After a 3-3 start to the 2019 PBA Commissioner's Cup, defending champion Barangay Ginebra is now adding Stanley Pringle to their already potent lineup. The Gin Kings traded 3 players to Northport in exchange for Pringle. Now, joining me today to discuss that big trade and how it's going to shake up the PBA, let's bring in the legends, the Defense Minister Jerry Codinera and the Mighty Mouse, Coach Jimmy Alapag. Hi, guys.
Hi. How you doing, Miguel?
Okay, let's just put a sort of qualifier here. Jimmy, of course, is still part of the San Miguel coaching staff. Yes?
Yes.
Because people might think that you're already like transferring to the Sacramento Kings. You're still part of San Miguel.
Yes.
Let's just put that out there. Stanley Pringle to Ginebra, and then Saul, Jervy, Kevin to Northport. Jerry.
All right. Okay, Jim. Since you, of course, you're very active in recently in coaching with ABS. What do you think about the trade? For me, it's kind of lopsided because, well, it's Pringle. You know, he's a guaranteed scorer. He can score, easy 25 a night. And considering the trade was with, 2 players there are the age. The factor is about the age and the other guy. And what can you say about that?
I think there's no doubt that Stanley Pringle, especially from an offensive standpoint, I mean, he's a weapon. Yeah. He's a guy, like you said, who's capable of scoring 25 points a night. I think he's proven that in the PBA. So I think from that perspective, it's a huge addition to Ginebra. But I'm not sure if it's as lopsided as people might think, just because malaking bagay yung leadership ni Saul. He's been there the last 4 years with the 3 championships. Kev's a great young role player, but again, he's been there, a part of the experience for the championships. And even Jervy, he's a quiet leader who who has great character, great work ethic. So anytime you have success and you have won multiple championships together and you lose a few of those pieces, it can potentially hurt chemistry. So I do think that they'll hurt from the loss of the 3 guys in that aspect. But again, you're talking about one of the top guards in the PBA. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Well, considering Tim, he's already preparing. The way it goes, for sure, Pringle will be there to provide the firepower. And I thought, for me, I think they should have given two picks in the first round just to beef up the deal. What do you think of that? Yeah, putting 2 more first round picks for
Pringle.
Is it too much or?
No, I mean, I think both teams can benefit from this trade. I think, again, Stanley gives, such a strong scoring punch being the new guy there. I think defensively, losing Saul hurts them because he's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league. And again, anytime you have a young player like Kev Ferrer, who's been a part of the Gilas cadet team, and again, someone like Jervy, who, you can never have enough guys at the end of your bench who have strong character, strong work ethic, and are always ready to contribute. So it'll be interesting to see going forward, now that we're in the middle of the Commissioners' Conference, how it all plays out.
All right, let's help out Ginebra fans here to visualize what the team will look like, how they'll play when you add the Stanley Pringle. So, kunyari, Jerry, paano yan? Magkasama na si L.A. Tenorio, Stanley Pringle, and Scotty Thompson. Magsasabay ba sila? Magpapalitan ba si L.A. tsaka si Stanley? I mean, anong nakikita mong gagawin ni Coach Tim dyan?
Well, it will be a good problem for Tim. It will add flexibility. When he can put Pringle at the point position, he can probably use him in the triangle and starting to, put it back. And also, of course, it's still, basketball is a game of points. So you still need Pringle during the stretch, just in case, the bigs are not doing well. So.
Was this an effort for Ginebra to get a whole lot faster when you bring in a Stanley Pringle, yes, you're sacrificing experience, defensive toughness, leadership, but what does Pringle add to this Ginebra team?
Well, again, I think he's a proven scorer. You know, he's averaged above 20 points the last 3, 4, 5 years in the PBA. So I think that's the most glaring thing that comes out, just the offensive weapon that he brings to Ginebra. And I think, like Coach Jerry said, you add him to someone like Elliot Tenorio, someone like Scotty Thompson, it gives Coach Tim so much versatility into how he wants to play. And, you know, especially when Jared Dillinger comes on board, you know, now you're talking about so many different combinations that makes Ginebra really, really dangerous. And not just this conference, but even for the next few years.
Laki nung ngiti mo, Jerry. Ganyan ba yung ngiti ni Coach Tim na nakuha niya si Stanley Pringle?
Of course, he's a legit scorer. And ano pala, other than that, and yung Pringle addition, it's gonna be, you cannot say Ginebra's all more because you put 3 guards. Na puta, grabe yun. Attack, 3 guard attack.
Yeah, can you imagine? Is that feasible? You put Scotty, Stanley, LA on the floor all at the same time.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I actually, you know, saw that a lot even with Saul, Scotty in LA. And I think, I'm sure Coach Tim will continue to follow along those lines because now, you know, all 3 guys can defend. And like Coach Jerry said, you know, now the game just gets much, much faster having those 3 guys in the court and allows someone like Japet to really maximize his athleticism in the open court. Having those 3 guys there.
All right, exciting times ahead for Barangay Ginebra fans. Thank you very much, Defense Minister Jerry Codinera. Pinagpapawisan siya tulad ng mga ibang PBA teams dahil Ginebra na si Pringle. And of course, Mighty Mouse, Jimmy Alapag. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Still ahead, Creamline joins Petrogas in the semifinals of the PVL Reinforced Conference. We'll talk about all things PVL when we return.